We got this question, and that is, with this Belabox, can you do a video on how to switch from my desktop to phone seamlessly? I'll also include how do you go from your phone to desktop. Firstly, I'm going to assume that you have a self-hosted setup, which is what I've covered on my channel. On the right hand side, we've got OBS, a portable version. You're streaming from your phone. It could be Android, iPhone, and then your stream will go from your device to Belabox Cloud and back into your self-hosted OBS. If we have a look at what we'll be demonstrating today, we've got a starting scene for desktop streaming, webcam, ending scene, pretty standard scenes that you would have for streaming at home. And then we've also got some scenes for IRL. I've already covered these scenes on my channel before, so if you don't understand what some of these mean, please check out those other videos. Two other apps that we'll be demonstrating today, they include NOALBS and also Loopy SRT. Both of those are disconnect protection apps that you would install on your computer, and I have covered them extensively on this channel. And then of course StreamerBot, which I use for chat commands to control the stream. NOALBS has chat commands built in, but if you use Loopy SRT, you may be using StreamerBot. So if we pretend for a second that we're streaming from home, you may start with your starting scene. And then from there, you may switch to either a webcam scene or desktop scene, maybe both. We'll switch over the web camera, and this is what of course your viewers would see. At some point you would tell them that you're going to be going to IRL. Since I'm in front of my computer, I've got easy access to the scenes inside of OBS. I could either use a stream deck, or I could just simply click on the scene to go to the starting scene. Since you're on the starting scene, you got OBS, you got StreamBot open, you would of course then open your disconnect protection app. I would do it at this point just before you're going to go IRL, because it could mess with your other scenes when you're on like your webcam scene at home. Okay, with our three apps open, we've got OBS, we've got StreamBot, we've got NOALBS. We can head off to our location, wherever that may be. I've got my Android phone here, although whatever phone you're using doesn't matter, whether you're on Android or on iPhone. For Android, I have IRL Pro, and for iPhone, I have Moblin. So those are the two live streaming apps that I recommend at the moment. In your streaming app, you want to make sure that you're streaming to Belabox Cloud. I press the Go Live button in IRL Pro and start the broadcast. In StreamBuddy, I could either type a chat command or I can use this control panel. We'll try live as the chat command for NOALBS. Let's see if this will work. As you can see in the background there, that we are now streaming. So this is how you go from desktop to IRL. Pretty straightforward. We will stop streaming in IRL Pro, and NOALBS should switch to the BRB scene, the IRL BRB scene. Stop broadcast. Keep an eye on what's happening behind me back here, and you can see that we are on BRB. So that's what I would do if I was IRL and wanting to switch back to the home setup. Of course, at first you would inform your viewers, hey guys, I'm going to switch back to our desktop setup. I'm going to go BRB for a little bit, and then we'll be back soon. So stay right there, won't be long. So that's what you tell your viewers before you stop streaming. We're done here with the live streaming app, that's IRL Pro and StreamBuddy. Once you're back to your desktop, that's where you could switch to the webcam scene, and that's purely in this OBS here. So I think you got the gist of things, but let's go through the same steps, but using Loopy SRT instead. Back over in our OBS, on the webcam scene, we're wanting to go to IRL. Let's pretend for a second that we've got a video for the webcam, and we would tell our viewers, hey, look guys, I'm going to go IRL. See you guys in a little bit. That's where we could switch to the starting scene. You would then open Loopy SRT, head out to our location. When we're ready to go live, start broadcast. I'll take a moment, use our chat command, cam1, and you'll see that OBS has switched over. If there is a disconnect, you can see the little video clip underneath the media source. Loopy SRT should handle the disconnect for us. If we keep an eye on what's happening in Loopy SRT, go live, start broadcast, keep an eye on what's happening back there. With IRL Pro, we may have to use a chat command again, and there we go. So let's say we're going to head home, switch from IRL back to desktop. So we'll do the same thing as before. We will stop broadcasting. We're on the BRB scene. We can swipe out of this app. So we're all done over here. Close Loopy SRT, no longer needed. And then we would switch to the webcam, which I currently have turned off. But pretty simple, don't you think? And that's our video for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about NOALBS or Loopy SRT, please check out one of these videos over here.